Set up and all. There you go. Betting is open, you guys. So let's get bets in. If you want to talk about the lists, I don't know which one you want to talk about. A really interesting matchup here, though. Getting Rebel Ties is always fun.
I'll take Rebels because that's the side I'm on right now.
Okay, for sure. So I'll do Juan's list first order. We got Blackout with Fanatical and Sensor Scrambler is going to start Cloaked. Whirlwind with Mark Sable Closure, Trick Shot, Advanced Optics, and Enhanced Jamming Suite. And then we have 2 of the Bombers, 2 St. Arjamas Test Pilots with Automated Target Priority, Electro Chaff Missiles, and it says Proton Bombs. They are Blazer Bombs. Again, if you're wondering, well, why doesn't it say Blazer Bomb? Because that's new content, and we're using the Legacy Builder. There is no synergy right now with Tabletop TO's overlay and the XWS import and the new content. It just gives you an error and doesn't load that part of the script in. It just doesn't work. So I just chose an equal point valued bomb, which was the Proton Bomb, same cost as the Blazer Bombs. So 4-ship list here. And going up against Bob, who's playing Rebels. Take it away, Greg.
Batting out of the I-6 slot, it's hot. Solo. With Caden Jaws crew and R2-D2, pretty standard 2.0 on build. Then we've got Ezra Bridger in the Rebel Tie. Sabine Wren with Composure in the Rebel Tie. That's a pretty neat combo there. I like that. And Zeb Aurelios in the Rebel Tie, and Captain Rex in the Rebel Tie. So the Falcon and 4 Rebel Ties. Bet accordingly, folks.
Yes, get your bets in. I'm thinking about who I want to bet on. Matt was saying, I love that he clipped out on Han Solo. Yeah, you like just totally cut off when you say the ha part. It's really funny. So you just go quiet, and then it's just Solo.
If you go too high, but what am I supposed to do? Not perform to the best of my ability?
Yes. You, Greg, I would expect nothing less.
Exactly.
See, so Matt is not even betting on his own squad mate here. Bob is someone that he's played with many, many times. His son, Doug Howe, you guys might know Doug. Doug makes top cut in almost every major event. It's really, really good. And he is the offspring of Bob here. So Bob is about to show us how it's done with 4 Rebel Ties and Han Solo. I have played against this list, and I almost beat him, but just came down to the last couple rounds. It was a great game. Bob's a great dude. Great to have him. This is both these players. This is their 3-1-2 debut. First time playing on our stream. If you enjoy the streams and you'd love to play on our streams, Greg and I both are always looking for players. So check out Greg's channel, Nickel City X-Wing. And of course, we'd love to have you in our Discord as well. Exclamation point Discord, exclamation point. I think I have it as NCX right now. I don't think I've changed the. I have Nickels. Oh, it's that. I do exclamation point Nickels because I think I'm cheeky. There we go. We are ready. Let's do it. All right, started the timer on him. We are good to go here. Sorry for the delayed startup. And starting us off with a 4 forward from Captain Rex, the lowest initiative on Bob's side. Same initiative as the Bombers. Again, we only have a few bets in right now. It's split right now. I think I'm going to bet on Han Solo. Han Solo! After this, we will continue our tradition of some Totally Accurate Battle Simulator because it's just been so much fun playing that game. I think we all enjoy it. It's a great way to end the night. Thanks again to Jesse Knight and NW Vader. NW Vader last weekend gifted 25 subs. Jesse gifting a sub tonight. Remember, exclamation point sub club. Join our sub club. It is worth checking out.
Was really hoping there was going to be some kind of Subway of the Month sub thing, but it's not. Fine.
I just ship people Subway sandwiches, like really old ones though. Just like, oh, that card's awesome, dude. Little Ketsu. All right, so who do you have? Who do you think has the advantage here?
Well, Han Solo is the best ship in the game, but they're TIE fighters. I gotta go first order. They're TIE fighters.
Yeah, I mean,
they're not even good TIE fighters.
They're amazing TIE fighters. They're amazing TIE fighters. See you later, Andrew. See you in the morning, man. Thanks for watching. If it was double tap Han, maybe. I just gotta say Han can really carry a list, but you're right. I mean, there's efficiency on one side, and then there's just Han and some ties. But this is kind of Bob's cup of tea. He loves to play lists like this. He played it at LVO. Like I said earlier, we played against. It was practicing for LVO. We played a game against each other with this list that he has.
Yeah, I was like, "What are you doing with Blackout here?" But then I realized he's just gonna boost with that bomber and then decloak to the left.
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise,
why would you screw yourself like this?
Yeah, right.
This was a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's sometimes on the 312 streams we have people. I mean, Sammy's like he loves to like. We've had like 2 streams where he's hit like every gas cloud on the board. And there was like 4 or 5 of them.
I remember when I used to do that.
What's the biggest like hurdle as a brand new player to X-Wing that you like? What did you have to deal with? Like the thing that you struggle with the most?
Honestly, it's not maneuvering, because you kind of get that relatively quickly. Like that's just like repetition and seeing the moves over and over. But it's learning every single card and interaction.
Oh,
that's gonna happen to you.
Yeah. I have people tell me what's going on at this point, man. Especially 2.5. It's like, oh, cool, you got 30 upgrades.
Yeah, well, I mean, it can really snowball on you when you start something, right? And then they're like, all right, so this happens now. That's going to trigger this, going to trigger that. And now I've won the game. And you're like, what?
And everyone here is going to take a crit. And you'll get a deplete. And you'll get a disarm.
Yeah.
I feel like a new player in Electro Proton Bomb are just not something that should be,
yeah.
You know?
You roll 4 dice, and no matter what you roll, something terrible is going to happen.
Something terrible is going to happen. All right, first player is Juan. We got ourselves just a slow roll here and the barrel roll from Red.
Hey,
what do you? So, is he not going to decloak? What just happened, Greg?
Well, he just boosted. No, he just went forward.
But yeah, so is he banking on the 1 hard, just like getting out of there? I guess so, right? Like
I think the 1 hard left is fine. To be honest. I think it's probably good, but not what I would have done.
I did not join this game to read a book. Amen. I love that they print all these cards, and there's just like so many cards that people are just printing out like a piece of paper now with all the cards. It's like, that's not good. It's a lot of waste. Fix this, please.
Printable arcs. I am like, oh my god, no thank you. Watch my arc have way more degrees than yours.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they keep Sun Fac, the Sun Fac like cardboard at Adepticon doesn't have those mid lines either. Oh. So like this opens up more opportunity. And Sun Fac is like the last ship that should have more like leeway with this firing arc. Like, no thank you.
My ensnare is 150 degrees.
Yeah, right. Oh, ensnare. And so it's Sun Fac with ensnare and afterburners. 5 forward, boost. You feel like half the board right there. More than that.
I wouldn't have gone right either, but Juan living dangerously.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
the thing I keep coming back to, Nick. Juan, how much better does he get if his last name doesn't have that N in it?
If it was just Juan Quiche.
Yeah, tasty.
Does it sound like very like Colombian name though, does it? Juan Quiche.
I'd buy it. 100%.
Yeah.
How do you say quiche in Spanish? Does anyone know? Hold on, I've got
you say burrito in Spanish, huh? Han's going the other way. It's like, I'll see you later.
That wasn't half bad.
Was it
It
really?
wasn't great, but it wasn't that bad.
I was like really half-assed, dude. Like I'm the kind of guy that with my impressions that if I try, it gets worse like over time, you know. So like the fact that you just said that wasn't bad, I'm gonna avoid trying to sound like Han for the rest of the night.
All right, so I want
Just
English
take that dub.
to not Swahili, Spanish.
Yeesh.
Honestly,
So
it's just quiche. It's straight up quiche. So
nice.
Let's make this
Right
happen.
on. Looks like Red is out there to play with everybody by himself. Han's probably gonna do one bank. I don't know if I see him turning, but he could do too hard. But yeah, Red's a little bit out there. He's maybe trying to get that chaff out there, trying to chaff things up, get all chaffy. He's like,
Honestly,
hi Runs. How are you?
are these TIE fighters really gonna one-shot Red? I think you're kind of fine with him being out there, and you can always turn him away if you really want.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. I mean, I've seen crazy things, but are TIE fighters gonna one-shot this bomber? No. I think
Also,
Ezra
like,
Bridger's a
if-
sleeper, man, or Sabine. Both
If
pretty
Red
solid.
if Red goes straight, right, and the TIE fighters converge on Red, then they're giving up their flank to the other 3 good ships.
It's true.
If they turn in, then they give up their flank to Red, which is not that big of a deal, but I think that's a better outcome for them.
Yeah. Yeah, and if these ships get close to Han, he's gonna need more than a Han job to get out of there.
Ooh. Everyone boo this man.
Yeah. Oh
Cute.
God.
You kick him off, Twitch.
Low
Holy
hanging
shit.
fruit. Oh man. Han jobs for everyone. Everyone gets a Han job.
All right, kids.
Yeah, right. Mute, unsub, flying mighty. I know you're not. I'm not. You're not even sub, so it's all good, dude. I know, like we've talked about this before, but like when people give subs, you're like, huh. I'm surprised that person's not subbed anymore.
Yeah, that does happen.
Yeah, it's always like, oh, interesting. Like my brother,
Sammy,
for example.
Every time I see Sammy getting a gift sub, I'm like,
Yeah,
well, that's interesting.
canceling sub for not being family friendly. I'm proud that was the reason. Also, I'm only just saying the words Han. Like, if Han needs extra credits, he's gonna take on a Han job. That is what it is. It's a job for Han. It is a Han job. It's not even inappropriate. I don't know where you're getting that from. You're just like, shut the fuck up. Oh man.
There's the turn in.
There it is. So not willing to give up the flank here, not being too aggressive, going towards red. Just
You
gonna
don't give
take
up the
the
flank
fade.
to a silencer. You just don't.
No, certainly don't. Blackout's down there. Blackout, a nice budget option, and not if you're not going to use Kylo, use Blackout. However, a lot of people, including Vince in the chat, are convinced that Blackout is cursed. There is kind of a curse of Blackout. Like he seems to, whenever I watch him play, whenever I see him play it, he tends to just not perform very well. Like, I mean, it's silencer.
I like Blackout way more in 2.5 because the obstacles are usually near the objectives, so it's easier to get these obstructed shots.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, trick shot has gone up in value tremendously. I threw it on Luke and getting a lot of value out of it. But Deslin calling him blank out. There it is.
How dare you, Desi? Desi currently has COVID, so I have to be nice to him, but like...
Again?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Desi. Well, Desi, I mean, he works in an area where he'd be more exposed, so I guess that's a bummer, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, in the milk aisle.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's playing tomorrow, so I hope you feel good enough to be able to get your second league champ crown, man.
Desi's saying it's just a cold. He's been watching a lot of Fox News lately while he's been home from COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, it must be Tucker, whatever Tucker Carlson's telling him. Oh
it's
boy.
a good lock here. It's a free lock. You're not getting shot.
Absolutely.
I like people who take the free lock. It's good recognition.
Oh, sure. Yeah. You gotta take advantage of that. Get a sore throat with it and a runny nose. Ooh, very runny. Yesterday and today. Well, either way, I hope you feel better. Drink some tea. Have some soup.
Take some ivermectin.
Yeah, ivermectin. We need some horse pills. All right. Well, we're about to get some shots here. Good, our first catch of the day. In a moment, but Howe's gonna turn it. It fits. It fits.
It fits, but they're piddly shots.
Yeah, I mean, and is Han have range on green down there? The
I don't
silencer,
think
I mean.
so.
Oh,
okay.
he does.
Yeah.
Oh, he throws a lock on there. I mean, Han does have. Does he? No, he doesn't have a force right now. He does not have Kanan. Oh, he does have Kanan. He does. So he does have a force mod.
See, I like this Han build to have trick shot as well. I don't know where you wouldn't be able to find the points. Like Composure's not 4 points, but like
Yeah.
I don't really think R2D2 is all that necessary.
Oh, really? Well, in this list it is, man. Absolutely in this list. Because if you lose Han, it's like, what are you playing?
Yeah, but if Han's being targeted and you're not getting anyone,
Reroll them all, coward.
Nah, that you just spend the lock.
Nah, I'm kidding. But why would you ever reroll? There you go. And converts to hit crit. No green token, so getting the extra die is going to be 5 dice. And taking 1 though. That's a shield whirlwind. In for a whirlwind of trouble.
I think you're okay with losing a shield there.
Yeah. Pinged Enhanced Jamming Suite to remind us as to why he got so many dice. Thank you. Thank you, Juan. We can count on you, man.
That does mean Whirlwind should have a shot back.
Oh, yeah.
To me, your classic 2v3.
Oh, yeah. Classic.
Unless Whirlwind has... he has trick shot, so that's 3v3.
Is this still classic?
Yeah,
it has to be. Oh yeah, classic.
That's one of the most classic. That's like
it's one of the one of the most classic.
3v3, 3v2, the classics.
All right, we're checking the TIE fighters first.
Colorado Rockies, you're at home in the most hitter-friendly park. Why is this game 1-0?
It's such a. I hate that park, man. Visiting teams, not fun. Never a good time there. Range 3 obstructed. So as a classic 3v3. Oof. Do you have the lock? Do you blow it now to just try to get maybe 1 shield down? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. And you Han reroll. Han reroll. Oh,
coward.
Yeah, for real. Just out. So Whirlwind not an arc of Zeb there. But it looks like Captain Rex is going to be able to tag a shot here at Yellow, the Yellow Bomber. Hit in an eyeball. Has a focus.
Rex has taken 2 shots. This is an interesting...
Yeah, he's spending. He's like all
aggressive,
in, man.
non-coward play, finally.
Non-coward play.
Spend it.
Spend it. Save. Okay, well, he got him to spend the focus, so I feel like that's adequate. You don't expect to do damage there, but at least he didn't natty out or blank out. He spent the focus. So now we're gonna get the return shots. It's gonna be 3 shots back. There'll be 2 going into the ties here. Captain Rex he assigned the condition yet? He has not. He's about to be able to now though, because he's about to defend.
This is gonna be your classic 2v5.
Oh yeah.
AKA
somehow that's a classic
death shot.
Oh, I know, right? AP5 rear arc, range 3 obstructed into Soontir with the focus. Killed. Roll it another in. Safe. Next up here, we have Yellow going back into Rex. The only shot you got. And rolls the natties. 2 hits. Rex clenching a little bit here, but he rolls 2 evades. Rex, never a doubt. But an automated target priority here comes into play, grabbing those calculates. So they are now on the card.
It's not the worst thing in the world to happen. Like, you'd probably like to plink one there, give him something to think about, but that, and it looks like he's forgetting his suppressive fire condition, which isn't exactly the greatest card in the world, but you know.
Yeah, it's not the best. You know, Kylo's condition is almost never used, right? Because he's never trying to spend an extra force.
Right.
But it's good though. I mean, I actually think his can be pretty good. Situational still, but Fearsome Predator or Fearful Prey is definitely one of the more disappointing ones. I think when they teased and spoiled the Tri-Fighter, people expected it to be a lot better than it ended up being, but alas.
I think people just expected Tri-Fighters to be a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I kind of understand that. All right, so back to dials. No points scored yet, but we do have a shield down Whirlwind. That's all the damage we've gotten so far. So technically, Bob wins that round. Tri-Fighters need... I just love the name. Was it the Flak Arfok? I mean, what a name. That is just a brilliant name. And their band. Their band is like, ban it. It's too good. And lower the points. Yeah, in the new point system, though, I don't know how you point these things, man. Because if they're, like, unplayable at 4, you definitely aren't, like, why would you make them 3? I don't know what to do, man. What do you do? It's all different now. This is what happens sometimes. We have the first game goes at this rapid pace, then we play the second game, and it's like you kind of have to adapt to the pacing. How it's drastically different. This is you know, just a slower moving game overall. More ships, and they're obviously not duking it out, you know, at range 1 of each other the entire game like last time. I feel like there was always a ship at range 1. But this next turn is going to be very interesting.
To call them cowards.
I think you're all being... Yeah. Why is it Han just in the middle, on the middle asteroid right now? Why aren't the rebels all alive on one hull? Even though we're like only on the 4th round. Or on the 3rd round. Technically, we just had our 3rd round. So, you doing anything tomorrow? Any plans? What are you planning on doing, if anything?
I think I gotta go to my aunt's for dinner, but other than that,
I discovered a new VR game that I'm absolutely in love with, so I've been playing a lot of that.
Ooh.
So it's a flight combat game called VTOL VR, and it is awesome.
Did you ever play Squadrons in VR? Did we talk about this?
Yes, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Squadrons VR is incredible.
Knowing me, I would have only bought a VR headset just to play that. Like, it just would have been like $500 or $600 just to play one game. You know, that's the way I am.
Honestly, it was the single best VR experience I've had. It is so good in VR. If the game wasn't dead.
Yeah, man. Talk about a game that died in like less than 6 months, right? Like, I mean, maybe it was like 6 months.
Well, they killed it because they killed support for it, and then they left a game that had exploits. So,
yeah. Well, they killed support for like in less than a year, didn't they? Or like, really quickly, sure. Yeah. Really surprising, like that they just totally botched that. It's not even like that bad of a game, but it was definitely, you know, exploited for sure. I most of my experiences were really frustrating. I just felt like I was getting abused, and it's just not, a lot of people aren't gonna stick around for that.
Yeah.
Then you have all these like sweaters, these tryhards that are like, why is no one playing? I want my target practice.
Well, there were a couple people who got partner based off their streaming Squadrons, and then Squadrons is kind of dead, right?
Wait, people watched streamers play Squadrons? I'm shocked. Because I hardly saw people stream that game. I tried streaming it a few times. It was a huge waste of time. But that's interesting, and that's also terrible for them.
So there's that thing.
There goes the
don't
chaff.
even know what that thing does.
It jams you. It breaks locks, and he skips your perform action step. There's a lot of Squadron streaming for a while, but it must have only been for the first couple of months because, man, like I would be streaming Squadrons on nights where no one else was streaming it, and it was just like usually. So, like for example, I was streaming Totally Accurate Battle Simulator a couple weeks ago, and people that play that game and watch that on Twitch came into the lobby and were hanging out. But like I never got anything like that with Squadrons on nights where no one was streaming it. It's just like, okay, weird. Just didn't get an idea that there was much of an audience there to capture. That's whole nother reason why streaming on Twitch is really hard, because if you're like a niche streamer that you only want to stream like this one thing, I don't even know if you'll make affiliate. Like, we're lucky that, like, you know, X-Wing is niche, but like it's different at the same time, right? There's a loyal and open-minded community of people that are willing to go to different streams and try them out and be there and hang out. Catherine's a great example of someone that does that. It's awesome. Just like, oh, there's someone streaming X-Wing. I'll just pop in and see what it's all about. But
Yeah,
other games.
I mean,
are
like
really...
when I stream not X-Wing, like we're talking like 6 viewers. So like,
yeah,
I'm not kidding myself here when I'm like, what's going on? Like, I know what's happening.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
I
an
mean, it's just like
streamer
that.
who occasionally does other stuff.
It's basically the way you have to look at it. I for a while was like, oh, I'd love to be able to do more. Like we did the 312 show. Like I'd like to do that again, but you know, we weren't pulling. That was a full day of prep. You know, because I really care about, you know, the way things look and stuff. And again, it's just like it's to no fault of anybody, but if it takes that much time and you don't really get many people watching, it's just not worth it. It's just not. So, you know, if there's people that are like, I would be interested in checking this out every once in a while, then, you know, there's more of a motivation there for sure. But at the end of the day, we are X-Wing streamers. Happy to be here doing X-Wing. Not going to complain about streaming X-Wing. It's just definitely nice to take a break from it too, right? Especially now.
Well, yeah, that's the
I feel
thing.
so
You
burnt
just
out.
want to like. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that fits.
So I just exchange bangers.
Looks like I have the colors different now. Like Sabine is no longer green.
That is one of my pet peeves when they change the colors on me.
Yeah, or they just don't tell you. That's fine though. I did hop out pretty early, so. For like when I was practicing for LVO, Greg, like I added like a marksmanship or something, and once I did that, all the colors got switched. So all the, you know, I was used to like, you know, Shara being yellow and Wedge was green, but then Shara became green and Wedge was yellow, and it threw me off so much at first.
The Mystic's asking if the shirts are still on sale.
They are no longer $12 or $13. They are $20 now. Still less than 25. It should be like 24, 25 max. But we'll run another sale. Thank you to everyone that bought t-shirts, by the way, from us. We never see any return from those. So it's just to give you guys, you know, the opportunity to wear something cool. I'm pretty proud of the design, so I just want to share that with you guys. But yeah, so I'll put it on sale again, but they are back to being like $20.
Yeah, unless we're selling like hundreds of something, we're not making money. Like it's just not. It's impossible to make money.
Yeah, I get a pay like an email from Stream. I was like, congratulations, you sold some merch, and then it's like PayPal will be like $4.30. I'm like, nice. I'm like, yes, screaming on my phone like, let's go. I made it big. Yeah, and I went to I got lunch out at this place called Nando's today downtown because I was looking at an apartment, and you know, I might get $4 from Streamlabs for merch, and my sandwich cost me $17. You know, like the combo.
Like one.
Almost 5 times the cost, or 5 times what I would get from Streamlabs for the merch. I don't know.
Nicely for Blackout.
Yeah.
Blackout.
So Han's in a bad spot. The Chaffs just do this. That's the thing. It's really hard to kind of avoid these situations with the Chaffs. And there's just a lot of jam tokens out there. It takes up a lot of space. You can shoot it really far forward. You can wait for the most optimal time to use it. You know, I played a game against Ryan Sanazuski on GSP stream, and I definitely felt the wrath of the Chaff.
Wrath Chat coming to you soon here on HBO.
Matt, you had like 2 weeks to buy it on sale, dude. I could get you one for like the wholesale price. That's fine. You just reach out to me so I remember. So what are we waiting on right now? That's all right. I wouldn't call you guys slackers. We just forgot or we're busy. It's fine. So the obstruction counts for both sides. It's not just a one-sided thing. The Chaff. Han's got a bunch of options. It is an obstacle, so Han does benefit from it. Like, he gets his thing. He's still at range 1 of that rock anyways, so it's whatever.
Can you fire on it as an obstacle?
Yeah. It's not a rock, so you're good to shoot on it.
Under, like, hard mode obstacle rules, you're good?
Yeah, and it doesn't. You don't have to roll for damage, but you do roll for stress, I believe, if you stay overlapped with it. Oh man, that is bad. That is really, really, really bad.
And it gets worse.
It just gets worse. Oh man. Poor Han. Yeah. All right, now that the shot's sinking in Han, this is why Han has R2. First shot, got a little bit of trail mix there. Has the lock out there. Gonna spend it. Reroll 2. Got 2 hits and an eyeball. Okay.
I think
So
Han
2
rolls
hits.
nothing, right? Blackout's ability.
Oh yeah, that's correct. So Han would get 2 minus 2. Yeah, he gets nothing. So Han taking 2 shields there. Let me update that now. Whose shot is this?
This
Or if
is
it's blank out though.
2 shields in the yellow.
Oh no, that was into the red bomber. It looks like.
Red FO, yeah, red FO.
Next up, we have is this Ezra here? This is Sabine. So Sabine going range 1 into yellow. See the best shot you got, you take it. Spend that focus all day. Make it 3. Guaranteed
Holy
1
pop
going
fire.
through on yellow. Yellow has a focus. Can spend it to take just 1. I would, because I like your odds of getting 2 or 3 hits here on your shot back. So.
And you can take that calculate from ATP to.
That's true. Is that a must or is that a may? Like, can you forget to?
It's a may. Yeah, you can forget
Okay.
to. But it's when you engage, so it's when he shoots.
Right. So yeah, you can't use it early. That's why Sabine with clan trading is kind of a risk, right? Because you just choose not to take the focus and you sit there and you're like, I'm just not going to have a focus for a while. All right. I don't know what they're talking about here, but more shots coming through here. They're really explaining something. Whirlwind's
Whirlwind gets
ability.
1 million focus tokens
Yeah.
because of all the jam
Yeah.
chips.
And even if they're not jammed, you just get focuses, don't you? You like-
Wait. No, that's obstructed. That's absolutely obstructed, Han. I don't know why it's not showing up as obstructed.
Yeah, I gotta type. There we go. You just get focuses, yeah, because the ability is like you may remove jams and then just get focuses. It's a weird wording. I think they maybe accidentally did that. I'm not sure if that was a deliberate thing, but that's how it works. So
I think he pinged Rex. I'm going to Rexy.
okay, yeah, suppressive fire still was not assigned.
Rex takes a loose stabilizer.
Ooh,
Kind of, you know me. I'm a big focus fire type guy.
mm-hmm. It's the way you
So I
win.
prefer put everything into Han. We're gonna do it.
The only thing that I would understand is if the condition played a role here, but it hasn't been assigned, so it's
Right. Now Rexy's gonna fire back 3v3.
ouch. Not great attacks here from the rebels.
Well, everyone else has had a decent attack.
This is Zeb now checking for range 1. Has yellow range 1. Yeah, there's the suppressive fire. He's assigning it to blackout. That makes sense. I think blackout's probably the biggest threat, right?
Wait, how do you assign it to blackout?
What's after you defend, right? But does it have to be against the person that shot you? Or can you just assign it to anybody? After you perform an attack against a ship other than after a Captain Rex defense, remove this card at the end of the combat phase. Captain Rex does not after. I'm not. Let's see. His card will say this while you defend Zeb. Oh, where is Rex? At the top. After you perform an attack, assign a suppressive fire. So I have these cards. I guess I have the colors backwards now too. Yeah. So it's after he performs an attack, assign it. So sorry guys, let me switch over.
Oh, so he shot at blackout to give him the suppressive fire. Okay, that makes more sense.
Speed is still blue. Okay, got it. So Sabine taking a damage. Next up, we have yellow. Has a few options. Sabine is at range 1. He's going to go into Sabine.
Yellow did take
payback.
the calculate.
Yep. So it just hit crit. Not a full straight. Not bad though. Sabine.
It's a crit.
Taking one more. A direct will kill her. It is not. It is a disabled power regulator. So not this turn, but next turn. That's my favorite one because it has a little ion animation. All right, I think we're the end phase now, cleaning up. So where do you go if you're Bob? What is Han gonna do here? Does he bank up? I don't know where he goes.
My biggest thing is Rex has got to go straight, right?
Because he's got the loose stabilizer, right? Yeah, he's the 2-hole. He's got a loose stabilizer.
Is it Rex that has loose stabilizer? Or...
It is Zab. Yeah, I had those colors backwards. I think when I started doing the overlay, the colors were correct, but now they're switched. So let me fix that. Good call out there. So Rex is fully healthy then, right? He hasn't taken any damage, and then Zeb is the loose stabilizer and 2-hole. Cool. And then we just check on the other damage. Shield's down on Red Bomber. Yellow Bomber has taken a shield. Whirlwind has taken a shield. And Blackout has not taken any damage. Looks like that is accurate.
I think so.
So, Han didn't really... He got shot at once, right? This last round. I mean, he was right there. It feels like a blessing that he only took 2 shields. I mean... but he can't R2 until he started taking damage cards, right? Or no? If you are he's not damaged until he's taken a damage card, so he cannot R2 until he has at least 1 damage card. And Han, if you guys don't know why Han with R2 is especially good, is he gets to use his ability on the R2 roll, so he gets to do it twice. If he rolls a hit, and he would expose a damage card. He could say, well, I don't like that result. I'll just re-roll it with my ability, and you just have a second chance to not roll a hit. Yeah, Handbrake Han was just incredibly powerful back in the 2019 Adepticon days. That was Nathan Eide, who's the current Adepticon champion, took down Tyler Tippett, who's playing Quad Phantoms, with Handbrake Han. It was like Jake Han and one other ship. I don't remember what the third ship was.
No one does.
Don't forget Jack Mooney. I'm not familiar with Jack Mooney. Sorry. The true originator of the Handbrake Han. That's too bad, yeah, because like he deserves the recognition for coming up with the list, but I just don't know Jack Mooney. I'm sorry. Sure, he's a great guy. I thought Tyler won. Are you sure? Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Tyler did beat Nathan. It was close though. It was a really close game. Yeah. Nathan lost 2019, but he got his revenge 2022, winning Adepticon this year. At least I know that he won 2022. Yeah, Tyler won. Sorry, guys. Same thing, right? Nathan was always the bridesmaid. Interesting analogy. He's a UK guy. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know too many of the UK guys. I know some guy named Ollie Pocknell and a couple others. And that's it. Got to work with a couple of the UK guys. Firestorm. When I was helping out with the GSP events, that was pretty cool. Getting to meet all these different commentators from all these different places. Met Funblock there. Got to hang out with Scott a bit. We're dropping a Blazer Bomb. Greg, I don't even know what the Blazer Bomb does. Do you know?
I have no idea what it does. Nope, not a clue. Mystic knows. That's Mystic. Mystic, what's the Blazer Bomb do?
Yeah, what's the Blazer Bomb do? Josh, break it down for us, please.
Break it down.
Educational moment. No idea. Wow. He doesn't even know.
But no one does.
Alright, I guess I gotta look it up. Sling Laser Bomb. Miniatures, 2nd edition wiki. When this device detonates, each ship in a remote at range 0 to 1 rolls 1 attack die. Each ship in a remote suffers 1 damage for each hit or crit result. And then you place a blaze by aligning the blaze guides to the device tab. The blaze is an obstacle. I don't know what the blaze does, though. It doesn't tell me what the blaze does. Something about, like, you would take, like, a strain or something if you went through it and you would lose your action step. Or... It's only a one-time use, though.
Your ship's automatically destroyed.
Your ship just... yeah. I mean, you look at that thing, right? There's no way a ship would survive going through that. But it's just a little, you know, it's just a small little fire. It's a little house fire, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Sloop there from red. Nice move. And yellow fits. Taking a focus here. $4K from Ezra. Yeah, Ezra likes being stressed. His force counts for more than 1 eyeball. He is amazing in the gauntlet. Really enjoy him in the gauntlet. I haven't really... I don't think I've streamed the gauntlet match myself yet. That thing just takes up so much space. Sabine. What did he pick? Composure. Oh, yeah. So, failed to do an action to get the focus before turning around. Seems pretty good. Good combo. Used to be really broken with her. And now Whirlwind is going to fly through. I think Whirlwind's going to be able to give people some jams. Jammy jams. Is it Sabine? He gets his jam Sabine? I thought it was a ship he flew through. Let's see. Oh, no, sorry, I'm thinking of... it's not Whirlwind. Who's the one that does that? That likes fly through over ships and give people jam tokens? Nightfall. This is Nightfall that I'm thinking of. Yeah. So, just gonna enhance jamming suites. So, still jamming, but just differently, in a different way. And gonna target lock Rex. Or, sorry, Zeb. Is he in range? What is going on? Okay. I assume he's in range. But best I4 not named Jake. Yeah, I know you've gotten to play a lot of Nightfall. So Han is facing the other way. He's right at towards the board edge right now. The blaze bomb is right there. So he's gonna take a damage from the bomb. Can he re-roll? So after you roll dice, if you're a rigid obstacle, so he can re-roll out of for the bomb result, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He sure can. There's the bomb. It is gonna hit yellow as well. So yellow is gonna have to roll for a damage. We're about a little over halfway through the game now. 32 minutes left. We're going to roll for yellow first here. So here is that roll. No damage. Going to roll now for Ezra. Ezra takes no damage. And Han is going to have a second chance here. Even if he rolls a hit or crit result, he's going to re-roll it into a damage. So he doesn't always work out.
For those scoring at home, the Brewers have now opened a 6-1 lead over the Cubs.
Cubs are bad. Very bad. I went the first series of the season was against the Brewers at home, and they played well against them, but it's not surprising that the Brewers are playing well now. Reroll, Han reroll into 3 hits. Yellow, or red is poised to take some damage here. And whiffs, takes 3 damage. That's half points and 1 away from dead.
Not great, Bob.
Hey, Red, get better. Am I right?
Yeah. Get good, Red. Come on.
The Rockies are down 2 to Cincinnati. Cincinnati's awful. What are you doing?
Cincinnati only has like 3 wins, right? Pretty amazing. Yeah. 2 hits. Going into Zeb here.
Yeah, Cincinnati is 3-17. You're 11-9, Colorado. What are we doing?
Oh no, Zeb just died. That's too bad. Bye, Zeb. We hardly knew you.
From the 2 dice shot as well.
Bye.
All right, so 36-20 now. Juan Quinche with the lead. Saddies to saddies. I mean, I guess saddies is just anything that's not evades, right? Because he did roll pain. He rolled 2 eyeball results.
Saddies is anything that doesn't hit.
Gotcha.
That's what makes me sad.
Hello, Cleo. Hello. Saddies. Safe. Or no, sorry, I took a shield. 1 shield there. So yellow has shields down. Next up, we're checking from Sabine. Sabine has range 1 on Whirlwind, range 1 on yellow, but gonna try to just kill red. Downtown just barely has red in range for the sniper shot here. So she does have a focus. Hit crit.
Ain't gonna need it.
Ain't gonna need to spend it here. Gonna need a couple of evades here. Gets 2. Safe. Oh boy, did not expect that.
I believe Sabine now becomes ionized.
That's true, yeah. We'll make sure that they remember to grab the ion. Whirlwind
Nightfall
now.
gets 100,000 more
Or
focuses.
or whirlwind. It is not nightfall. It is whirlwind. We're gonna get that confused.
The whirlwind
times.
of the nightfall.
Like, who are these people? You ever ask yourself about all these new pilots? Like, who? That's how I feel about like all
one
the
into Han Solo. So 3 dice. On 1.
Round 1, Han gets his reroll. He has a force to use for defense
Advanced
here.
optics and focus. Beautiful.
Nice. This makes those 2 focuses even better. Really, really good use of that. And Han
Gets a couple shots at it. Just gonna go ahead and spend Caitlin, yeah. And now we've entered R2D2 territory, or is it?
I believe
Needs
it's
his
just
damage
shields
cards
now.
first.
Yeah, he is now.
In the end phase, if you are damaged and not
Yeah.
shielded. Yeah, so he needs a damage card to pull R2 shenanigans.
What's up, Gordon? How's it going, man? DeRoche at the chat. Go Brewers, go!
Gordon.
No. Gosh,
More like Gordon
no.
Bombay, am I right, everybody?
Gordon, aka the worst. What's up, man? I feel like it's been ages since Crossroads. I look back fondly on that event. That was so much fun, and it was also just a simpler time in X-Wing. Even though it was still like a lot of uncertainty as to what the hell was going on. Here we go. A yellow shot into Han for 2. So Han's guaranteed to take 1. R2D2 will be live. He has a focus, but he can't modify his dice here, so it's gonna be it. Han rolls a blank, re-roll into, and there it is, an evade. So how I feel like with whenever I play against Boba, it's like it's a guaranteed the reroll will be something a lot better. It'll be an evade. So
Yeah, we should see the R2 trigger.
Yep.
Oh wait, Red gets to shoot. Sorry, I forgot about you, Red. How could I?
Yeah.
Selfish.
I mean, I think we all kind of expected Red to die that shot from Sabine, but not today. Lives to see another day and gets to spends calculate spend. Has to be. Han taking 1 more here no matter what, and he does take 2. That should be half. So he's not going to get half. Oh, yeah. Do you get half points back?
Think you do.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna insert a brand new random rule about that. The 2.0, you could regen above half. I also can't like not do that in the overlay.
So he rolls for R2. It's a crit. He doesn't have to take anything. There you go. Congratulations. Sabine takes that ion.
There it is. We did remember. So is looks like facing down the debris there. Whirlwind is poised to hit that. I imagine that Red's gonna die next turn. Hopefully Doug or Bob rather, God, finds a way. And then I don't know what Han's doing here. What do you think? A bank? Bank keeps him on the board, right? 1 bank. Does it hit the ops? I don't know. Not sure.
I think yellow drops a proton bomb.
Or a
And-
blazer, yeah. They're both technically
No.
blazer bombs. I just
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah. Okay.
Same
I don't
points
know what
cost.
he's gonna drop.
Yes, it's some sort of bomb.
Gonna drop a bomb.
Tomorrow I got Pim joining me for commentary.
Who?
Exclamation point Pim.
Who? Never heard of him.
Who? Does he still play on your stream? I haven't
mean,
seen him in a bit.
Play is a loose definition. You know what I mean?
Sure. Understood. There it is. Exclamation point Pim. Check out Pim Miniatures. There's the Etsy link. Thank you. Exclamation point Pim from Deslin there. I like that you brought up Crossroads and not the warning you gave me, Adepticon. Oh yeah, Adepticon's kind of a blur, man. I was really busy and really tired that weekend. Dude, so here's the deal with that. I was told I needed to give people warning points for not printing out their list properly. I'm like, why? And they're like, you have to. I'm like,
From
okay. Like, okay, I guess. One of the judges. It shall remain nameless. So trust me, I didn't care. I didn't care enough and didn't feel it was warranted, but But you're also like, look at it this way, you're kind of a bad boy now, you know? You're like, yeah, baby, I got a warning point at a Adepticon playing X-Wing Adventures game, you know? Kind of a big deal, kind of a badass.
You need like 90 or like 5 warning points for anything to happen to you, right? Like
yeah,
like
so it's really it's
number.
like it's almost like why even bother giving one, right?
Yeah.
You could go either way. You could say, well, that one warning point doesn't mean anything, but you know you need to give it. My way, the way I look at it is, it doesn't mean anything. Which is why even bother. I got a warning point at top 2 at Gen Con. I'm a rebel. Nice. Why did you get a warning point? Was it because you like took too long or something? I don't remember. I watched your game. I don't remember what it would have been about. Okay. I don't mean this to sound harsh, but like we're talking about warning points. I would have issued warning points at Adepticon for Final Table for slow play for both players. It was a slow game. It was not even 3 rounds. So. Oh, you pointed getting my finger too close to the mat. Yeah, I mean, there's a player that we play with in our group that like literally draws things with his finger and like spends like a minute pointing everything, and I'm like, it does bother me, but also like a lot of people do that. So, and casually, it's whatever. But yeah, I got in trouble. Like my opponent was like, "You can't do that." I'm like, "Oh, sorry." Like I pointed at something once, and he's like, "Don't do that." I'm like, "Oh shit, sorry." Don't hate me. Why are there 3 damage cards on? Did he lose another TIE Fighter? Did he lose Rex? No. Why are there 3 damage cards? This must be for Zeb, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're covering Zeb right now. Got it. I just didn't even see the pilot card anymore. But yeah, you guys are both just so badass getting a warning point. Very tried to stop me, but I shook him off and did my thing. Shut up, Tesla. You weren't even there, bro. Alright. After this, I gotta do some league stuff, but I do need to eat before I do anything else because I'm starting to feel the hunger. And also the pace of the game. It gives me more time to think about how hungry I am. This is R2D2 rolls out of it, so it gets a shield back. Let me update that now, and we're ready to go.
Right back.
Oh no, we're not ready to go. We have to plan still. All right, let's switch over to the main camera since we have some time. So guys, I pretty soon I'll be going through. I posted a survey for league players, just about their experience playing an organized 6-week event with 2.5. I haven't gone through the submissions yet, but it's going to be really interesting reading what people have to say about that. I'm wondering how those of you that are playing 2.5, how long your games have been going. Like, are you playing the time, or are your games ending before time? Are you getting in more than 4 rounds? That seems to be the biggest thing, is are people getting more than 4 rounds in their games, like on average? So let me know. I'm genuinely curious. It's good to have these conversations. Yellow now. Going to bump in to Han. He's rolling for... Oh yeah, he ran into that makes sense. The chaff is right there. So stressed and jammed. Not doing too much. We got ourselves a bump with the ion maneuver from the Sabine, just to clear that. Fortunately, doesn't get the chance to use her fun ability. She can't do those actions. Ezra, that fits. 2 forward and clears the Blazer too. So you probably just take an evade. Got the force. Take the evade. Yep. Makes sense. Whirlwind. Turning around here. It's like a sloop. Did she not? Did not hit the debris? No, he totally did. I mean, he did. Like, just pull out the template. I don't know what's going on with TTS, but that was a couple of missed markers.
Are you
on
the new release?
I'm on the one from last night, so maybe there was a bug they had to fix. But yeah, I made this last night, and if there was a new mod available, but I'm like, I already set up the room, man.
Yeah,
I don't have the time. I can't do it. So
every time there's a new release, like part of me is like, oh.
Yeah. Do you ever just like load in your last room and just hope and pray that you don't see that little thing flash up that says like a new mod is available? You're like, yes!
Yeah.
It's like
all the time.
dream come true, yeah. Wondering what's going on with the stress here.
Giving out a strain, and I'm not sure why.
Oh, Mark Sable closure.
You're a Mark Sable closure. Got him, boys. Got him on his own stream.
Oh, yeah. You always get me on my own stream. It's to be expected. Go. Blackout. Someday he will come back into this fight next round. It's Blackout's time to shine. Han does hit the blazer. He's blazed.
And that, of course, means that Han will have to recite the ABCs backwards.
He's gonna re-roll. He rolls into a hit again. He takes a. I guess it's a damage. I didn't know
what
you
does he
took
get to
damage.
re-roll for? I don't think he gets to re-roll.
It's an obstacle.
The blaze?
It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's an obstacle.
Sure.
Okay. I know, right? That's how I feel too. It's like whatever. It is what it is, you know. So this one goes off now, and it's gonna hit Sabine. It's gonna hit Yellow, and it's gonna hit Ezra as well. No damage for the first roll. The next one's gonna be for Sabine. Rolling it. Takes a damage. So Sabine dies. Ouch. Absolutely
here,
brutal.
Get out of here. Bye-bye. You're not welcome in these pots.
I like that accent. These pots?
Get out of here. Come on, Mets. What are you doing?
What's the score?
Not great, Bob.
2-1 Phillies. The top of the 7th.
Oh shit, it is
Mets
late.
are 15-6. Ridiculous. And the Rockies still haven't scored.
Oh no.
Guys, this is how I make money. It's not streaming, it's betting. And the Orioles tied the game. Everything's falling apart.
Who are the Orioles playing? The Yankees, right?
The Red Sox.
Oh, the Red Sox. They just played the Yankees.
The Red Sox are good, but they're better than the Orioles.
Yeah. Philly's best mascot in the league. Yeah, the Philly Fanatics. Great. All right, Han. You got to kill Red. You're not going to be able to kill Yellow here. Just go after Red. Downside is Red's going to get 4 dice. So I still think you try to kill Red. You have range 1 on... I mean, it's a juicy shot. I won't lie. You have a juicy shot on Whirlwind here.
With the reroll.
With the reroll. No obstruction. But I think he's going into Red. Not sure what the call is here. I guess he is, because it's only 3 dice. Here we go. Han reroll, baby.
Solo.
Oh.
Target lock.
Damn, that sucks. It's not gonna. It's gotta have a real bad roll here. He has the focus. Red has the focus here. I just don't see it happening. And 2, 3 evades. Save.
Nick has apparently never seen X-Wing. Never seen 4 green dice blank.
Oh, I've experienced it. I just on TTS, there's a disconnect. I just don't feel like it's as possible on TTS, even though it happens all the time. But I'm a conspiracy theorist, so. Yeah,
1, 2, 3 hits.
Oh, blackout.
Into Rexy.
Yep. Rex taking 1, 2 half points. The most important ship isn't taking nearly as much of a beating as these TIE fighters are, but it's 112 to 20. Ezra gonna shoot an obstructed shot through the chaff. I think the chaff should be removed though, right? Hold on.
It still has a delayed fuse on it, so no.
Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't that dropped like 2 rounds ago?
I don't type any attention.
All right, we got 13 minutes left here, and Doug apparently only has. Does he really only have? There's no way. He only has 20 points. Yeah. Damn, that's not good. I thought he had more points than that. I mean, I haven't looked at the overlay in a second. Clearly, Doug's safe there, and I keep calling him Doug. It's Bob. Oh my God, it's his dad. Yikes. Doug, Bob, same thing. I don't know who Doug is, Matt. He has no relation to Bob Howe in any way. I clearly just have an infatuation with Doug Howe. It's so bad. Oh, man. The classic reroll midair for the deletion. 2 crits. Suppressive fire. Oh, no.
So crit in the yellow.
Yep, yellow taking a crit.
Fire.
Oh, boy. And Bob is getting some points. Now he's got 40 points. Doug, Bob, Alex, who are they? I don't know. Never heard any of those people's names before. It just kind of came to me tonight. Going into Ezra, Mr. Bridger. Ezra's got a force and an evade, and of course just whiffs. Right on. So win condition here for Bob is you should have killed red 2 turns ago. You got to kill red, and you've got to kill whirlwind. And if you do that, you're still losing. So you're gonna have to kill 3 ships. And Ezra gonna spend. Yeah, he's fine. Spends his evade. No, we're in the end phase.
That blaze should go away.
Yeah, bye, Blaze. I think both of them, right?
No, that other blaze had
the fuse on it. Yeah. Gotcha. R2D2. Reroll. Oh, no, you can't. Damn! You can't! It's gone! So you're gonna have to expose a damage card. You get the shield back up. Yeah, not at range 1 of an obstacle here. The rare times Han is not at range 1 of an obstacle. Han really doesn't like seismic charges either, so usually spoil his fun. And now you can trajectory simulate them as well. You guys should see what's going on around the dice box. It's just a mess of dice. Look at this.
Well, what happens first? Does the obstacle clear first, or does R2 clear first? They both happen during the end phase.
Hey guys, real quick, who is first player right now? It's Bob, right?
I'm first player. Yeah, that's what we're debating.
Oh, okay. Is it the timing the same? It sounds like it is.
They are.
Yeah, I think it is.
So I do get a reroll there.
Yes.
It didn't matter.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's during the end phase. Yeah.
Got it. All right, we're good. He re-rolled and it didn't even matter. So he's gonna expose the damage card. He flips the shield back over. And it's a fuel leak. Ouch. Han not happy with the fuel leak. So Han has 1, 2, 3 damage cards with 5 hull. Yeah, so looks like this game is probably sealed here because Captain Rex is about to go down here. I'm sure Blackout's going to find out an easy way to kill him. It's going to 2-bank.
Well, I think he just tries to run Rex into Blackout.
I don't. Yeah, what do you think? Like a 3 hard? It's the only way to try to force the issue.
That's all I would do. 3 hard.
It's like, don't do it. Don't do it, Blackout, please. I rewatched the Clone Wars episode of the Prawn Krell.
Oh yeah, good episode.
Yeah. He's just like he's so shitty. It's funny because like I've had like managers like that. We've all had managers like that before. You know, that are just like they just choose the dumbest decisions. Like, do they want us to fail? Do you want everyone to fail? Oh man, good old Prawn Krell. It's like, so you saved the day. The mission was a success, but you did it against my orders, so I will have to execute you. Okay, all right. I'll be back for the execution later. How do those managers make it? They're just they usually know somebody that like whoever's hiring like knows them, or there's just no accountability. So they'll start off, you know, they'll be good enough to get the job, and then they usually just give up, or they were barely skating by to get it. In a lot of cases, people get promoted just for being around long enough. There isn't really any other qualification. And most
know someone.
Yeah. And most companies have high turnover, so like just whoever sticks through it just gets rewarded, you know, with like a menial, you know, improvement on their salary or their wage. It's usually like $1, you know.
And they had bosses that treated them shitty, so they feel like they can treat people shitty.
Yeah, power trip. All right, first player is Bob. So Desi's in Canada, so he wouldn't know as much about what we deal with here in terms of business practices.
I think Canada's probably largely the same.
I mean, overall, still capitalist, right? But
yeah, I mean, there's nothing inherently different about Canada.
No. Although, like, benefits in terms of, like the way of living is, you know, like the healthcare and everything. That's nice.
Yeah, but that doesn't have any impact on your job.
No, but I mean, but in a way, you know, not having one or whatever job you have, if it doesn't offer you know, have benefits, you don't have to worry about that. Whereas here, it's like tied to it, right?
Yeah.
Which is,
let's go Rockies! Yeah!
Did they score?
Tie ball game!
Nice, there you go. Taking a disarm to reload. I didn't know you could reload that thing. Got it.
Come on. Hit the bricks. I meant, come on, Mets. Blackman doubled to deep left. Someone else scored on a bad throw. Now Rocky's
Charlie Blackman.
Man on second. 1 out.
Okay.
Ball 1.
Console fire roll. He's fine. You forgot about it.
So Nick, I asked this in my Discord. I want your thought.
What's up?
If they kept all the changes of 2.5 but didn't add objectives, like everything else but objectives, do you think the community is as divided on it as they are?
I would say it's like if you threw out a number out like saying that like 50% of the community was like not interested in 2.5, I would say it would be down to like 30.
Yeah, I think it's even lower.
Yeah,
I think there's like plenty of people who don't like it, but I don't think there's a split. I don't think you have like a legacy group.
I agree. I think the squad builder, it's for me is really the most polarizing part of it though. Like I really hate the way squad building is done. So that's why I still think that number is still like fairly high, but I don't know if it's enough to branch off into a massive group that we've seen.
I think that people have legitimate gripes about the new point system and loadout value and all that. But I don't think that's enough to splinter the group off.
Yeah, it's one of those things that people are going to bitch about but keep playing. I mean, that's how I've been playing 2.5 is I'll be like...
I feel like it would kind of go like Road, where like people would be like, I do not like this, but whatever, we're doing it. Like,
yeah. I do think though that the whole like the combination of like if they kept the rules that you rounded down for half points, and then you had all these ships that you could easily add to lists like Contrail and Derek Clivian and the 2-pointers that were worth like, you know, nothing, and there would still be, again, not enough to like split people off permanently, but the way squad building is really, if they didn't do objectives, like why the hell would you change squad building? It would make absolutely no sense. I didn't think it made sense that they needed to change it, but like if they did do objectives and they still kept squad building the way it is now, I would be really confused as to why. It's like, are you just doing this just for funsies? Like, it wouldn't make much sense to me. You might as well just keep things at 200 points. Oh, rolling a green die in there.
3 eyeballs?
Oh god, he's still rolling the green. He's still rolling the green die. Oh my god! He hasn't noticed! He spends it for an evade! What is he doing? Yeah, it's fine. That was amazing. It's still an eyeball, though. I think that's just perfect. No, you get an evade. Alright, 2 hits and a crit after all the shenanigans, and of course he just rolls natty evades, taking just a crit, and the crit is a damaged engine. Movie thematic squad building is dumb. I don't even see the connection between, like, it doesn't feel thematic to me. I mean, outside of, like, Luke just being able to take proton torpedoes, like, sure, okay. Like, that to me, that's the only thing. Yeah, like, Rogue Out, I don't know if you saw this already, but Rogue Outpost is doing their own event, 2.0, like, they're organizing with 2.0 still. It seems to really be like, from the perception that I get is that it's like a 50-50 split in the US, and then it's like 80-20 everywhere else. Is really the kind of the vibe that I get.
I feel like it's like way more drastic in Europe.
Yeah.
I don't even know about 50-50 in the US. I feel like most of the US is fine with 2.5.
Yeah, what's 65-35 maybe?
Yeah.
60 or 70-30, yeah. But it's massive.
Honestly, I think it's probably 70-30, but Europe is like infuriated.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people that are just taking a break. You know, they're not quitting, but they're like, I would, and I think that's probably a good idea. If you're really tilted about it, the game is so imbalanced. That's really one of the biggest issues, is that the growing pains of dealing with such an imbalanced game. I mean, I don't know if you heard
definitely
Greg,
like if you're like toasted on it, just go ahead and take a break. Let's wait for that promised points thing we're getting. Let's see if that makes it a little bit better. We find out a lot, I think, about their intentions with this upcoming points thing.
Jump down really quick just to thank them. Hey guys, thanks so much for the game.
Hey Nick.
Thank you, Nick, for
Good game. I accidentally, Bob, I'm so sorry, man. I think I called you Doug like 3 or 4 times over the course of the game. and it's just like, and Matt's like, who's Doug? I'm like, I don't know who Doug is. There's no relation. Just making up names.
Fair enough.
Yeah, gosh, that was really the chaff and the blaze bomb really feel like the biggest difference makers. They did a lot of work. And
Yeah,
I
I
didn't-
knew with all the ships I had, I tried to pop those guys just to avoid that catastrophe. But
Yeah.
I would-
It's
I'd
so
get
hard
it.
to avoid those things, though. I really don't see a way to feasibly do it, especially when there's two of them carrying
and I
it.
accepted that. I expected to hit something in the opening, but yeah, he got to get what 3 out of 4 off and all effectively.
Yeah,
So
that-
that was unfortunate.
definitely. Juan, great game. Both of you guys, first time playing on our stream, and hope to have you back at some point. It's been great having you both.
Yeah, thank you for the invitation, Nick. It was
Yeah.
a really cool game.